You want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth about sports in the state of Michigan? You've got the truth, all right. Can you handle the truth? Find out right now on the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast, the show that detects and provides truth, research, and statistics about the Tigers, Lions, Red Wings, Pistons, Wolverines, and Spartans. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast and listen to it in audio form wherever you get your podcasts. Follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_truth, and like its Facebook page and know the truth.
Taylor Phillips here. I got a lot to talk about, including the Tigers, Pistons, Red Wings, and Lions. Oh my goodness, this is a jam-packed episode tonight. Yes. Yeah. So yeah, I had to prepare a lot of stuff, but my God, let's get to it right now. The Tigers have now lost 12 of their last 13 games, and that's a sign of a monumental collapse. This is not just a slump, okay? People just sound too cocky, too arrogant. They just try to baby us for no reason. We don't need that garbage. We don't need their soft-ass garbage. I'm sorry. We're not going to take that. We're adults. We're concerned. We're realist Tigers fans. If you don't want to be a realist, stay out of the comment section. Leave us alone and don't even say a word, okay? If you're going to be that sensitive, don't even bother saying a darn word, okay? So the Tigers, they have now lost 12 of their last 13 games. Oh my God, this is I can't do that. Yep, I'm aware of the Luke Jackson deal. We'll get to that in a minute, but that's part of it. That's part of what I'm going to talk about really soon. Detroit Sports Talk. Thank you very much. So their putrid offense. Let's start with that. That's the main problem. Tarek Skubal can't do it all by himself. That's one thing. He's been pitching his ass off, as always or usual. One of the two. I would love to say always, because I'm really high on him. But lately, he just can't take lack of run support because their offense, again, just pissing him off. It's pissing us off. Just these four guys in the lineup: Matt Vierling, Parker Meadows, Jake Rogers, and Trey Sweeney. They all cannot hit at all. Yeah, the offense is dog doo-doo. 1 for 25, really. Thanks for that info, Detroit Sports Talk. Thank you very much. And then Riley Green striking out way too many times. Really. You can't make this up. I'm going to go to the roster right about now. And I'm going to share the screen for you guys. Roster. There we go. Outfielders, Riley Green. There we go. So, yeah, Riley Green, last 7 games, 179 average, 207 on-base percentage, 286 slugging. So that's a 493 OPS total in his last 7 games for Riley Green. $141 strikeouts right there. That leads the major leagues by far. Yes, his average is still 274. His OPS is 843, but his strikeouts total 141. That can't. That just can't happen. He's over swinging, and he's being less patient at the plate. He really is. So with that being said, yeah, the Phillies acquired Hicklin in trade with the Tigers for cash. Yes, I'm aware of that too. It gives the Tigers a little extra payroll money. So that's the offense. And then of course you got the terrible bullpen. Dietrich Enns, as I share the screen yet again. Allow. There we go. We got Dietrich Enns right here. This is the active roster. Dietrich Enns, 5.71 ERA, 150 WHIP, 7 in 17 and a third innings, just 14 strikeouts. How many walks? 4. He's a 4 walks in just 6 games played. He's got a 4.33 career ERA, 1.31 WHIP career, but 5.71 ERA as a Tiger. He's played with the Minnesota Twins and the Tampa Bay Rays, both in the majors. He has had very little playing time, and he's clearly shown that he's not ready for them. He's still not ready for the major leagues. How old is he? 34? He's still a minor league pitcher. Why do the Tigers even call his ass up in the first place? I mean, come on. Jesus Christ, Scott Harris and Jeff Greenberg. What the hell are you two even thinking? There's Brant Herter. He's got a 2.86 ERA. The Tigers released Carlos Hernandez. The Tigers have DFA'd Carlos Hernandez. Jeff Hartley was DFA'd. Kiter Montero has played both starting and relief pitching roles. Kiter Montero was optioned to AAA Toledo. Minors. Hang on a second. Montero, right here. Montero, 4.66 ERA, 1.43 WHIP. That is not good, even for a 5 spot in the starting rotation, and even in the bullpen, and especially in the bullpen. That is just not good at all. His last 7 games, 5.45 ERA, 1.39 WHIP. But a 5.45 WHIP, that is terrible. That is terrible in his last 7 games. Luke Jackson. They signed him. Yeah, let's get to Luke Jackson. Detroit Sports News, if you're paying attention, 4.11 ERA, 2-5 record, 1.46 WHIP. His ERA is his ERA could still be a lot better, but it's not quite as terrible as Kiter Montero's ERA in the major leagues. His last 7 games, 7.04 ERA. Jesus H. Christ. Judas Priest, 2.22 WHIP. Send his ass down, please. Sign him to a major league contract. Are Scott Harris and Jeff Greenberg fucking stupid? God damn. What is wrong with these two yes men to Chris Ilitch? I mean, literally. Tommy Canley threw a scoreless 7th inning, but still a 4.61 ERA, 1.15 WHIP, which is not bad, but a 4.61 ERA is unacceptable. His last 7 games, a 17.36 ERA with a 2.57 WHIP. Oh, God. You gotta be kidding me! Just 4 2/3 innings. Oh. I really can't. I can't. I'm dead. Seriously. Troy Melton, he's on the active roster. 10.80 ERA, 180 WHIP. What in the fuck is going on? Seriously. I'm acting like Gordon Ramsay just exploding on such a failed restaurant, as in failed MLB franchise here. Oh, I really can't, man. I can't. Troy Melton, or Chase Lee rather, 4.21 ERA. Not good. 107 WHIP. That's good. His last 7 games, 12.27 ERA, 177 WHIP. There you go. Those are beyond terrible as well. So there. And then he finally got Will Vest. Still a 2.58 ERA, 104 WHIP, 5-2 record, but he's been laboring as of late a little bit. 3.68 ERA, 158 WHIP. Took the loss tonight. He got pelted. He got pelted tonight. He really did. And I'll show you on the box score here. This 6-1 loss earlier tonight to the Toronto Blue Jays. The Tigers on the verge of getting swept in a 4-game series against the Blue Jays at Comerica Park. The Tigers yeah, Vest, 200 runs on 3 hits in 1 inning. No walks, 1 strikeout, but that's it. Well, so it's not pelted, but Chase Lee, he's the one that got pelted. So, yeah, I stand corrected there. So those are the relievers. And then the starting pitchers. Oh, man. Starting pitchers. I'm not going to go through Tarek Skubal. We all know he's a god, a legend, of course. You got Jack Flaherty. Yeah, the starting pitchers, Jack Flaherty and Casey Mize being awful. Let's start with Jack Flaherty. 4.77 ERA, 129 WHIP. His WHIP is not terrible, but his ERA is bad. His last 7 games, 7.79 ERA, 0-4 record, 179 WHIP. I am detecting a lot of terrible stats, a lot of terrible pitching stats. I really am. Okay, so Casey Mize. And then Reese Olson. Casey Mize, 9-4, 3.40 ERA, 128 WHIP. There you got 128 whip. His last 7 games, 4.14 ERA, 3-3, 138 whip. Right there. So we go to Reese Olson. Those are the only 3 active starting pitchers, but other than Tarek Skubal, that are on this Tigers active roster. Jackson Jobe, 3.15 ERA is kind of decent, if not good. 121 whip. His last 7 games, 2.78 ERA. That's good. 118 whip, also good. 1-2 record. So now let's go back to the putrid offense here, man. Yeah, let's start with Parker Meadows. Oh God, literally 189 average, 540 OPS, and his last 7 games, 111 average, 367 OPS, and 18 at bats, plus 2 walks. So that's at least 20 plate appearances for Parker Meadows. Yeah, that's all for Parker Meadows right there, as of late. And then Matt Vierling, 197 average. Bad, not quite terrible, but still bad. 509 OPS, that's terrible. His last 7 games, 1 for 5 and 21 at bats. I mean, 5 for 21, rather, just 1 run. 7 strikeouts, 238 average, and a 273 on base percentage, 238 slugging. So that would make it a 511 OPS in his last 7 games for Matt Vierling. Trey Sweeney. 208 average, 578 OPS. Slightly better, but still not good, not nearly good enough. Oh my God, look at these. His Trey Sweeney's last 7 games, 0.77 average, 143 on base, and 0.77 slugging. Are you kidding me? That's a 210 OPS in Trey Sweeney's last 7 games. Look at all this crap. Oh, geez, especially the last 7 games. Last 15 games, 111 average, 464 OPS. His last 30 games, 132 average, 456 OPS. Still terrible. And then you got Jake Rogers. 2 for 3 tonight, I think. Got 2 hits. Yeah, right there. 2 for 3 with 1 strikeout. That's it. He scored a run. The only run tonight. But 184 average, 608 OPS, which is bad but not terrible. Rogers hitting under 200. Not good at all. His last 7 games, 200 average, 733 OPS, which is a little better than I expected as of late. And Jake Rogers' last 7 games, but still, he's got to prove more. Good defensive pickoff, throwing a guy out at third earlier in tonight's 6-1 loss. Now let's look at the regressing players. Javier Baez. Yes, his overall stats, but I want to get to his stats as of late. His last 7 games, 3 for 21, 143 average, 143 on base, 143 slugging. All 143s right there. So that's a 286 OPS in Javier Baez's last 7 games. Yeah, he's going back to sucking ass. I can't take him anymore. I can't. This is year 5 of Baez's 6-year, $140 million contract. Yeah, so here are the contract details again. Javier Baez. He's got 2 years left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's year 4, not 5. My apologies. I miscounted. So it's year 4. So two more years of that piece of trash after this year. So that a lot of those players are like locked up. And all those cash totals, which leads me to my point that Green and the strikeouts. Yeah, what happened? Yeah, what happened to this team? Yeah. I showed them to my audience earlier. Susan Bricker, thank you very much. If you would please subscribe. Yeah, Guardians officially 7 games back of the Tigers. They've made up 8.5 games on Detroit, just 14 games. We're starting to have ourselves a race. Probably want to make it a move. Making the playoffs and winning the division has value. Can't just stand by and watch them lose. But making a move at best case from Det Van Man would add 1 successful bat, another good arm to this team. Meanwhile, Rogers got 2 hits before the 9th. Yeah, but this is why all these all that money that I showed on Spot Track leads me to this multiple report earlier today from multiple reports, multiple media outlets, that the Tigers are not expected to be aggressive at the trade line, and I just showed you why. All the money that some of the players of the Tigers have locked, Tigers organization has locked up. Can spell a lot of trouble. So let me move this. Yeah, let me turn this around. There we go. All right, good. So the Tigers wanted to touch on an update on Eugenio Suarez. He is reportedly almost certain, according to Bleacher Report, to be traded. The New York Mets are out of his sweepstakes. So alerts. Suarez trade almost certain. This is from John Heyman. The Mets are not in on Suarez. Their priority is the bullpen, but a starter and a center fielder wouldn't hurt. Suarez is a third baseman, mind you. Of course, if you recall, many teams, including the Tigers, the Phillies, can't quite see. Well, yeah, the Yankees, Mariners, Cubs, Reds, Astros, Tigers, Brewers are also fits. Yeah, the Phillies, as I just mentioned, are yet another potential fit for Suarez with Baum out and a need for a righty bat. So, wow, this is a wide-ass market in Major League Baseball. Trade deadline market in Major League Baseball, I tell you. Yeah, the Tigers are still. I wonder if the Tigers are still in on Alex Bregman as well. I would take either one. It's seriously. I mean, but this is why right here, back to this not expected to be aggressive headline at the trade deadline for the Tigers, shows why the Tigers are not going to be contending for a World Series ring anytime soon, because they want to be slower. Either that or Chris Ilitch just continues to spend way too much of his money on other stadium renovations and parking lots and other stupid shit. I mean, this just cannot continue. I am not asking Chris Ilitch to sell the Tigers just because of their performance. No, it's only about the money. It's all about the money. The money. So I am not, even if the Tigers still had the best record in all of Major League Baseball, I would still not consider them analytically an elite World Series championship contender. Because I want to show you one more time. Oh my God, look at the Tigers sinking. I want to share the screen one more time on the Tigers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Tigers are now the eighth best record in Major League Baseball. The 8th best record after losing 12 of 13. And now look at their division standings. 7 games back. The Guardians, Royals 8.5, Twins 9. This is a monumental collapse in progress. I'm not shitting around. So, Tigers trade rumors target Ryan Helsley. So, yeah, let's look him up, shall we? Yeah. I'm going to look up Ryan Helsley right now. Thank you, Detroit Sports Talk. Baseball Reference. Ryan Helsley from 2019 to 2025. Want to turn on screen sharing again. Ryan Helsley for the St. Louis Cardinals, from the St. Louis Cardinals. He is a pitcher. So his ERA right now is 300. MLB.com, there we go. Let me see here. Search Ryan Helsley. Yeah, Helsley earns the save. Complete stats. His ERA is 300, 3-1. He's got a 300 ERA, 139 WHIP. Decent, but not quite good. But his last 7 games, 129 ERA, 129 WHIP, 5 saves. Right there. That's good. That's a closer. Those are closer statistics. That would, because Will Vest has lost it. The Tigers need a replacement for Will Vest, and Ryan Helsley could be that a good candidate for that position, particular position in the bullpen. And then Ryan Helsley's advanced stats, value pitching, his WAR, positive 1.1 in 2025, positive 2.9 in 2024, positive 2.8 in 2022, positive 1.4 in 2023. So his last 4 years, his WAR has been above 0. Which is good. That is good. Good. Oh, yeah. So there's that. Now to some Pistons. Wow. In other news, the Pistons have signed former second-round draft pick guard and forward Colby Jones from the Washington Wizards to a 2-way contract. Wow, 10 live subscribers. Wow, 10 live viewers total on Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram. Sarah Croach 77. Sarah Croach just joined on Instagram. Nice. But Colby Jones, as I turn on screen sharing, I'm going to get his stats right here. Advanced. Oh, there's NBA.com. General splits. Okay. Got assist ratio, rebound percentage, all that stuff. But there's a 2-point field goal percentage, which is 56.3%. That's 563. There's 3-point field goal percentage, 308. That's 30.8% from behind the 3-point line. Points per game, 8.7. It's a two-way contract, not 2 years, but it's a 2-way contract. So the Pistons are apparently going to assign him to the NBA G League's Motor City Cruise to start off with. It would be safe. It would be the safe move for Trajan Langdon to make in the Pistons front office. Then we got a couple comments right here. Helsley's best pitch for generating swings and misses is his 4-seam fastball. Yeah, he's got a heater. What are your predictions for our Lions this season? I can't predict that yet. We're going to get to that. Susan, we're going to have to get to this a little bit later. So please be patient. So back to the Pistons signing Colby Jones. I'm going to turn the screen sharing back on. Assist to turnover ratio 1.91. Assist ratio 20.8. Net rating 10.4. Offensive rating 104.4. His defensive rating is 114.8. 39 games played, 13.2 minutes on the court. Offensive rebound percentage 3.8%. Defensive rebound percentage 12.8 or 12.3. Total rebounding percentage 8.0. Turnover ratio 10.8. Effective field goal percentage 51.9. His true shooting percentage 54.4. Usage percentage 13.8. Pace 99.47. And player impact estimate 7.8. So that those tell you all from last season with the Washington Wizards, wearing that number 1 on the back of his jersey as a guard. So there you go. Detroit Sports Talk 13-4 or 14-3 for the Lions. And we'll get to the Lions just momentarily. I got to get to some Red Wings here. Advanced metrics from Advanced Hockey Stats and Hockey Reference. You guys ready for these? Oh crap! There goes Advanced Hockey Stats. So, and my Patreon account has been deactivated due to suspicious activity. So I can no longer log into Advanced Hockey Stats. So I sincerely apologize. But Hockey Reference. Mason Appleton. Yeah, I gotta turn the screen sharing back on, don't I? Yeah, almost forgot about that. Mason Appleton. He's a center coming from the Winnipeg Jets. Plus minus total goals on ice against 34 compared to in 2024 to 2025 compared to 51 in 2023 to 2024. So that number is reduced by 17. So his total possession metrics. Let's go to his possession metrics. 10 goal, but first 10 goals, 12 assists, 22 points, 108 shots, blocks against 37, and then 29 block shot blocks, giveaways 38. Oh my, that is terrible. 38 giveaways. Yeah, that's Appleton is sign a 2-year, $5.8 million contract total, 2.9 average annual value. And then possession metrics. I'm going to close that tab. Close that one, and that one, because I'm done with the Tigers. But I can get back to them. It's a live episode. Oh man, look at this. Shorthanded. There we go. Let's take a look at that. Only one giveaway shorthanded. That's really good. Just one all season 2024-2025 on the penalty kill. On the power play, just one giveaway. Even strength, 36. So it's even strength giveaways. He's got to cut back on. 5-on-5, 32. 5-on-5 close, 16. 5-on-5. Well, I mean, in close games, 5-on-5 and tie games, 12. So I'm just pointing out his flaws. Gives the puck away way too many times on even strength, mostly at even strength. Possession metrics. Corsi against in all situations, 1,076. Corsi 4 in all situations. Shots plus blocks plus misses, 986. Time on ice in minutes, 1,053.0. Okay, so Fenwick 4 percentages in all situations, 48.0%. Fenwick against in all situations, 785. Corsi 4, relative Corsi 4 percentage at even strength, a negative 2.1. Offensive zone start possessions in all situations, 30.0%. Defensive zone start percentage is 70.0. Got the team on ice save percentage in all situations, 93.1. Goals against while on ice, 34. Team on ice shooting percentage in all situations, 8.4%. Goals for while on ice in all situations, 39%. 39 goals for 39 goals for him. Even strength, got 8.2. So I'm only going to go over the newest Red Wings, not all of them, not the entire roster, because I don't want to waste I don't want to waste way too much time. So with that being said, NHL rate metrics, assists per 60 minutes, all that stuff. Corsi all, Fenwick all, miscellaneous stats. Expected goals for 36.7 for Appleton. Expected goals against 38.0. In the regular season and in the playoffs. Right there, not very much. NHL Stanley Cup playoffs extra stats. Playoff possession on his shots through percentage, 44.4%. They got face-off win percentage, 33.3 last season. The year before that, 100%. Holy cow, in the playoffs. So he just has to refine that. He's not perfect. He's human, of course, but there's still room for improvement. I'm just looking for his WAR. It's powered by StatHead, huh? Oh, yeah. Like it always has been. His takeaways just 15, giveaways just 38. Yeah, Appleton. Mason Appleton. Both $2.9 million in each of his 2 seasons. That's 5.8 total, of course. Then you got John Gibson. He's a goaltender. So his save percentage last year with the Ducks, .911. Goals against average, 2.77%. Adjusted goals against average, 2.96. 739 total saves out of 811 total shots. So, yeah, that totals up to the save percentage at .911 right there. .910 career save percentage, 2.89 career goals against average. And then you got save percentages on the power play or even strength at 929, 800 on the power play. And then shorthanded 8.89%, just only 2 goals against out of 8 on 18 shots on goal. And then even strength scoring chance metrics, expected goals against 59.3, just 59.3 compared to 93.3 the season before that in 23-24. In 22 to 23, 151.1 expected goals against. So this is an improvement from the last 3 seasons. It's a good decline or good improvement, if you will, in expected goals percentage. As I get my calculator out, 151.1 minus 59.3, that is an improvement of 91.8, upward improvement trend of 91.8 expected goals against. That's really, really damn good for a goaltender. That is a good signing in goal, as Gibson will definitely help Cam Talbot in net. The Red Wings just need a better defenseman. But look at all these locked up players. Their entire roster right here Moritz Seider. That is a long contract right there. Not going to be an unrestricted free agent until 2031, 2032. Ben Sherratt, just one more season, 4.75 million at age 34. He becomes a UFA in 2026. Justin Hall, 3.4 million this upcoming season. And then after that, UFA. Eric Gustafson, just 2 million this upcoming season. After that, UFA, unrestricted free agent. Albert Johansson, $1.125 million this season and next season, both each. And then restricted free agent in 2027. Simon Edvinsson, 8.94. No, that's $894,167 exact dollars this upcoming season, and then restricted free agent in 2026. That's next calendar year. And then Jacob Bernard Docker, where the Red Wings just signed $875,000, and then a UFA in 2026. Yeah, let's get to Docker for a bit. He's a defenseman. So as I get done viewing the new signings, advanced stats on Hockey Reference, then I'll get back to the comment section. So 25 block shots in 2024, back with the Buffalo Sabres in just 15 games played. A -1, just a -1, or +3 last year, a career -1 plus minus, just 5 years in the NHL. Oh yeah, he played for Ottawa and Buffalo combined in 24-25. So that's 40 games, 25 with Ottawa, the Senators, and 15 with the Buffalo Sabres. So that's 25 block shots with the Sens, 25 block shots with the Sabres. That's a total of 50. If you do really easy math. Average time on ice, 13:06 with Ottawa, 14 and 28 with Buffalo. That's time on ice per game. So just 1 goal, 3 assists each with Ottawa and Buffalo. That's 2 goals, 6 assists in the entire 2024-2025 season. There's some extra stats right here. Shots through percentage, 35.9%. Even strength, 35.9. Power play doesn't show. Shorthanded doesn't show, except for 50% in 2023-2024. 5-on-5, 36.8 shots through percentage. 5-on-5 in close games, 55%, and then 5-on-5 in tied games, 53.8. Even strength, all blocked shots. All 25 block shots are on even strength. 5-on-5, 14, 5-on-5 in close games, and then 8 in tie game, 8 block shots in tied games on 5-on-5. Possession metrics. Corsi 4 shots, blocks, and misses, 207. Corsi against, in all situations, 218. Corsi 4 percentage, 48.7 per game. Relative Corsi 4 percentage, 2.4 in even strength. Fenwick 4 in all situations, 151. Fenwick against 150. So that's a plus 1 point Fenwick advantage for Bernard Docker. Fenwick 4 percentage in all situations, 50.2. And then relative Fenwick 4 percentage in all situations, 4.7. Offensive zone percentage, offensive zone starting percentages in all situations, 56.3. Defensive zone start percentage, 43.8. That's 100.1%. That's 101.1%. Rate metrics. And then miscellaneous stats, expected goals against, 7.2, expected goals for, 9.9, expected plus minus of plus 2.8 with Buffalo, negative 2.3 with Ottawa. So that's an improvement with the Buffalo Sabres then from the time he was with the Ottawa Senators. And now James Van Riemsdyk. He's 36 years old, drafted 2007 by the Philadelphia Flyers. Lastly, with the Columbus Blue Jackets, of course, 16 goals, 20 assists, 36 points. That's pretty good. A -4. 16 block shots, 31 hits. That's an enforcer right there. 118 in 2013, 2014 with the Maple Leafs, Toronto Maple Leafs. Yeah, he was a big hitter with those Leafs. And then extra stats, shots through percentage, 57.0%. Face-off wins, just 6. Face-off losses, 14. 6 and 14 with the Columbus Blue Jackets. James Van Riemsdyk is a left winger, not a center. Corsi 4 to Corsi against 902 to 841. Corsi 4 percentage 51%, then 51.7% with the Jackets. Expected goals for 33.4, expected goals against 36.1, expected plus minus of negative 2.6 with the Blue Jackets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. He's entering season 17 in the NHL. James Van Riemsdyk. Wow, that's a long damn time. He's almost long in the tooth. He's 36 years old. He still has a little bit left in the tank. But how are the Red Wings going to use him? That's the question. We'll find out in due time. Who else we got? Tyler Mott. Tyler Mott has got to go. Tyler Mott was a defenseman, right? Yeah. Yeah, he's gone. They released him. Negative 11 plus minus right there. 4 goals, 5 assists, 9 points. That's it. So that's it for the Red Wings, of course. And then we're going to get to the Lions. Coming up next, Isaac Tesla turns heads in the first 2 days of Detroit Lions training camp, which we'll get to right now. Lions training camp notes. Yeah, Jared Goff. How about Jared Goff's offense easily adjusting to offensive coordinator John Morton, his schemes, his ways of ball security? It's really good. That's the main thing. Ball security, of course. Exploring Detroit. Yep, Matthew Judon. Yep, of course. Atlanta Falcons edge rusher Matthew Judon. Would you rather have him or re-sign Zadarius Smith? Make your choice. But there were a couple chippy situations. One of them between Amon-Ra St. Brown and Brian Branch in practice in training camp. But both scuffles were settled. The Lions have shown more passion, more fight. It almost seemed like a few of the Lions players just couldn't get along with one another. But it all is settled. The dust is settled. Also, Alex Anzalone has finally practiced for the first time this year in training camp. That was earlier today, but still no contract talks. I'm hearing the Lions. Yeah, Detroit Sports Talk is hearing the Lions' defense is really good. There have been 2 fights with no pads, and seeing that our defense is going to be nasty this year. Yeah, I could tell. Hokey smokes, Bullwinkle. Yeah. If you could subscribe to my YouTube channel, please do. If you're already subscribed, good. The next step is to share. Get more people to subscribe. But your thoughts on Alex Anzalone? But I want to do some more screen sharing on Zadarius Smith and Matt Judon from the Falcons. Za'Darius Smith, defensive end. Of course, regular season. I was zoning out to Calvin and Hobbs, sorry. But anyway, tackles. Tackles for losses. Three of them last year with the Detroit Lions. 6 of them with the Cleveland Browns after Aiden Hutchinson went down permanently for the rest of the season with a broken fibula in that game of the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium. Quarterback hits, 7 with Cleveland, 10 with Detroit. Assist on tackles, 8 with Cleveland, 5 with Detroit. Sacks, I think. Yep, sacks, 5.0 with Cleveland, 4.0 with Detroit, including 1 on one at home against the Chicago Bears. On Thanksgiving Day. That was before the Mitch Trubisky clock management mess up that lost the Bears the game, gave the Lions a big gift, a big early Christmas gift, if you will. We all recall that. That was like heavily hilarious. Of course, advanced defense. There we go. We got quarterback knockdowns, 2 with Cleveland, 5 with Detroit. Quarterback hurries, 3 with Cleveland, 5 with Detroit. That's slight progress. Completion percentage allowed on targets, 100% with Cleveland and 100% with Detroit. Because the pass rush isn't getting help from the secondary defense either. Receiving yards allowed on completions, just 12 with Cleveland, just 13 with Detroit. Both of these are good, just 25 total. Pass rating allowed when targeted, 91.7 with Cleveland, 118.7 with Detroit. So that's a decline right there. That's a regression right there in pass rating allowed. Yards per target, receiving yards per time targeted, 25 targets per 16 game pace required for leaderboards, 6.0 with Cleveland, 13.0 with Detroit. Now look at this. Missed tackle percentage, 4 point. That's missed tackles divided by missed plus combined tackles, 25 tackles per 16 games pace required for leaderboards. Only 4.2 with Cleveland, 20.0 with Detroit. Oh man. My, oh my, oh my. Just seriously, man. Snap counts defensively, 70% with Minnesota, 59% with Cleveland, 58. Well, that's in 2023. 2024, 58% with Cleveland, 60% with Detroit. So, yes, Za'Darius Smith is 32 years old. And then you got Matt Judon. .5 sacks with the Atlanta Falcons compared to 4.0 in 2023 last season with the Patriots. His best season in terms of sacks is 15.5 with the Pats in 2022, in the 2022 to 2023 NFL regular season. 28 quarterback hits in that season. 33, his most his season high in 2019 with the Baltimore Ravens. And you got the advanced defense, 28 blitzes with Atlanta compared to just 9 with New England in 2023. Missed tackle percentage, 7.1 in 2023 with New England, 12.8 in 2024 with Atlanta. So that's a bit of a regression there. But here's an improvement right here. Completion percentage allowed on targets, 100% with New England in 2023, but 63.6% in 2024 with Atlanta. So forget the snap counts, of course. Except he's getting a little bit less snaps with he got a little bit less snaps with Atlanta, 59% snap percentage defensively, 70% with New England in 2023. So there you go. Those are the comparisons between Za'Darius Smith and Matt Judon. All right, let's get to some comments before I turn to Alex Anzalone. Top 5 defense, lock it. If you haven't heard of Dose of Dion, you got to check him out. I'd say the best Lions YouTuber out there. Of course, the Lions are mostly healthy. Khalil Dorsey, defensive back late camp. Mekhi Wingo, defensive lineman September. Yeah, those are the injury recovery timetables. And then Malcolm Rodriguez, linebacker, October. Miles Frazier, offensive line with a knee injury, back to September, October. And then Ali McNeil, defensive lineman in September. Hutchinson is back to full strength, as we all know. Alex Anzalone, as we all know, has finally practiced today, as I pointed out earlier. And I'm going to get to him right about now as I turn on the screen sharing one last time. Alex Anzalone. He's got 1 year left. This is the last year of his contract, actually. But he's got a void of $1.2 million in 2026 as he becomes an unrestricted free agent. But right now, his base salary is $6 million. His proration signing is $1.2 million. A roster GM bonus of $58,824. He's 31 years old right now, Alex Anzalone, and he's looking for he's still looking for a contract extension. Still no talks as of right now. He's a valuable linebacker. Let's recently closed tabs. Detroit Lions. Roster and players. Alex Anzalone. There we go. Left linebacker. Malcolm Rodriguez is on the right in the linebacker set. Jack Campbell, middle linebacker. Rodriguez, right linebacker. Alex Anzalone, the long-haired guy, the long-haired 80s hairband dude. There we go. Got tackles for losses, 7. Solo tackles, 43. Combined tackles, 63. 20 assisted. Just one sack by Anzalone. But those tackling numbers are tackle stats are good for Anzalone. That's still valuable. Pass rushes, blitzes, 49. Just 1 hurry. Quarterback knockdowns, 4. Got Combined tackles, yes. Yes, I already showed you that. Completion percentage allowed on targets, 72.7. 299 receiving yards allowed on completions. Complete passes when targeted, just 40. Well, 40 is he allowed 56 in 2023. That's his worst. 40 is his second worst from last year. So he's kind of regressing a little bit in completions allowed. And yeah, that's about it. So that's it for Alex Anzalone. So, yeah, I really want AA here, but I can't give him more than $7 million. Think about it. We got to re-sign Jack Campbell, Brian Branch, and Jamison Williams, Mike Robinson, Hutchinson, etc. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Brad Holmes has got a lot of work to do. And as training camp rolls along. So it's time for our What We've Learned segment before we wrap things up. For the Tigers, if you don't score, you don't win. Simple in all sports. The Tigers have shown they no longer want to score runs. They no longer want to score runs, let alone win games. And then the Pistons signing Colby Jones to a two-way contract. He's easily going to be a minor leaguer with a Motor City Cruise. The Red Wings advanced stats, like I showed you, of course. Mason Appleton has some flaws, of course, but again, like I recall telling you people that he can be very good on the penalty kill, of course. And then James Van Riemsdyk, bringing veteran presence, 16 goals, 20 assists for the Blue Jackets last season. John Gibson, a very significant uptick in goaltender metrics. So those are, and then the Lions, of course, training camp, eventful, not very many significant injuries, none of them, well, if any. Jared Goff adjusting his offense, the offense adjusting to John Morton's schemes, of course, and drills and whatnot, practices, everything. Just got to show a lot of passion with those two scrums, of course. But they're trying to get better and better and better and better. Of course, Alex Anzalone finally practiced, but this is the last year of his contract, and he's looking for a contract extension. So thanks to all of you for watching live. Got up to 10 peak subscribers, of course. Right now, and that's our What We've Learned segment, and that wraps up another episode of the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Take a sip of my water. Subscribe to its YouTube channel at the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. Like its videos. And turn on all notifications on the bell icon. Click or tap on live to find its latest full episodes and shorts. Also on Twitch at Michigan Sports Truth. Listen to it in audio form on Spreaker, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Castbox, Deezer, Podcast Addict, Podchaser, and JioSaavn. Also join its supporters club on Spreaker, just $2 a month. Also on social media, follow it on X, Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at Michigan_Truth, and like its Facebook page. Follow me on X, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and YouTube at DT2Phillips. Statewide business endorsements go to Cops and Donuts, Grand Traverse Pie Company, Meijer, J&H Family Stores, Positive Chimney and Fireplace, Rally House, Michigan and Rally House Detroit, Jets Pizza, with the best Detroit-style pizza ever. Michigan's Adventure, Alpine Chocolate House with 5 locations in Manistee, Boyne City, Gaylord, Plymouth, and Sault Ste. Marie. Subway, Hudsonville Ice Cream, Tom's Food Markets, Bigby Coffee, Detroit Wing Company, Tommy's Express Car Wash, Simply Delightful, Tropical Touch Spa, with many locations in Lansing, Grand Rapids, Southgate, Walled Lake, everywhere, from mid-state to downstate, of course. Main Street Rocks in Lake City and Durand. Main Street Rocks in Durand is also a proud sponsor of Swartz Creek Youth Baseball. Metro Detroit area business endorsements go to Geno Surf, Avenue American Bistro, Mocha Nut Donut and Boba, Modern 7 Bistro, Northville Sports Den, Union Barber in Birmingham and Ferndale, United Mobile Power Wash and Dry Ice Works in Southfield, The Spot Food Truck, Athletico Physical Therapy on Woodward and Ferndale, The Blind Owl in Royal Oak. Cali Tickets, call Mark Goldman at 877-225-8425 or visit CaliTickets.com. The Jagged Fork, Goodman Acker, and Northwestern Technological Institute. Local business endorsements go to the B4 Foundation, Cadillac Grill, Cadillac Nutrition, Cadillac Horizon Books, Front Porch Suttons Bay, Creative Embroidery, Cuts by Melanie, El Cilantro Taco Shop in Petoskey, the LC Tap House in Lake City, Erica Nita of Traverse City Real Estate, Michigan Coffee Company, Northern Auto Lab in Lake City, Pro Quality Cleaners, Raven Social Restaurant in Cadillac, Misaki Golf Club in Lake City, Bay Mills Resort and Casino in Brimley, United Food Service Solutions of Grand Ledge, Fletcher's Pub Texas Corners in Kalamazoo, Northern Star Event Rentals in Cadillac, the Food Mafia's Let's Roll with It Ice Cream in Cadillac, the Michigan Theater of Jackson, Yen Yoga and Fitness in Traverse City, Tees Tanning Salon of Cadillac, Hooters in Saginaw, Firefly Kitchen and Bars in Traverse City, Toy Town of Cadillac and Reed City, Well-Being with Catherine Palms in Traverse City, Spicer's Boat City in Houghton Lake, and the Sweet Shop in Cadillac. Until next time, this is Taylor Phillips signing off. Stay on the lookout and remember that we always observe and detect the truth about our teams in the state of Michigan, because the truth is out there. Ta-ta, hit 'em with a hind. Baba booey to y'all.